From our experience of working for 5 years now with various startups, we've noticed that their focus is mostly on product development, right? So they have an amazing product or service they've been working on for one and a half year, 2 years or so, and then they're ready to launch it on the market, but they never considered marketing, you know? It comes as a surprise, you know? It always surprises us that we need to market that product and reach our target audience. What I encourage every startup to do is to plan ahead. Plan ahead in what concerns the marketing channels they are going to use, the positioning they are going to have for that product, and to focus also on the persona. So who is their core audience? Because no product applies to everyone, right? You need to know who your target audience is, and starting from there, try to find out where you can reach those persons, right? That audience. When we talk about channels, where to approach our target audience, we should consider them from a performance perspective, right? We are startups. We have little money to invest in marketing usually, so our focus should be where to get the best results. Yes, and Google is one of them because people are actively searching for products or services similar to yours. You can address specific needs over there, and the response is very direct. You can test very quickly what the response to your product or to your MVP is, and take further actions. Always consider customer feedback. That's very, very important in tweaking your product. And the online gives you this amazing chance that you can do with little money, find the proper audience and what their needs really are. Besides Google, what we have seen from our experience is that PR is having a huge impact on getting the product known, taking it out there to the world, and also having a great endorsement of different publications that are well known in those areas, or specific bloggers that are well known in their niche, and they can endorse your product or service and get it to the right audience. We should consider a plan for the following 1 year or maybe even 3 years ahead, right? Marketing plan, PR plan, everything that integrates our communication channels. What I've seen in the startups that we've been working with so far, they do not consider planning. Yes, they test something for 2 months, 3 months, and then they quit, they try something else. Of course, it's a matter of trial and error, but still you need to know where you are going. When I consider planning, I'm thinking about channels, I'm thinking about budgets, I'm thinking about people who will be in charge with different marketing actions. I'm looking at customer feedback and somebody that will need to be in direct relation with those customers and communicate with the product team and try to get that feedback integrated into the product. Here we look at 3 major things. One of them is the market penetration potential, right? So what are the market barriers? Secondly, we look at costs, yes, because budgets are important, we all know that. And the costs can be very high, for instance, for US or Canada or the UK. The costs of promoting our service on those markets are quite high, so you need several tens of thousands of dollars or maybe hundreds. It all depends on the market niche that you address. Lastly, we also consider competition, right? Because if you go and fight with Apple or Samsung, then definitely having a $1,000 budget would not make a big impact, and you need to find guerrilla marketing strategies in order to reach your target audience. So looking at these three core directions will give you your market positioning, will give you a structured budget, how you can approach the market that you need to target. And lastly, it will help you plan ahead your actions both in marketing and PR. I believe that it's very important that the first step is done right, but then we need to keep walking, right? And the same thing happens in marketing. It's not enough to invest a sum of money in the first month and then disappear from Google, disappear from Facebook, disappear from the online environment, because people need to see you in different steps of the funnel that we've been talking about, and these steps will create the trust that you need and the consistency in order to build a proper customer base and get them to endorse you further to their friends, families, and acquaintances, and make it able for you to build a strong database. You have achieved a great success in publishing an article on a big tech website news, and you have tens of thousands of visits to your website. That's great, but if you do not remarket that audience and try to engage them better with your product and try to convert that audience, then it's lost potential, right? So here marketing can come and compensate and engage that traffic that you so hard worked on in getting to your website. So this is how I think it should be mixed, PR and marketing, right? So both the efforts of writing and getting in touch with the right people and compensating with marketing efforts in remarketing or retargeting those users in social media with your message. Number one would be consumer barometer, where you find what people are searching for and how they behave online in various countries. Secondly, we have Google Trends. Google Trends gives you the insights on how people are behaving online, what they are searching for, and what can be connected to your product or service. And thirdly, you can use Keyword Planner, which is also a free tool online that gives you insights on the volumes, on how much it costs to promote yourself online, and which are the best keywords to start marketing upon, and even use as for your SEO strategy. That works as well. I would suggest using Google AdWords, especially for search, right, in order to reach those audiences that are actively searching for your solutions, and also use Facebook ads or LinkedIn ads. If you're B2B business, then LinkedIn ads should definitely be a go-to place for you. If we talk about tools in measuring, of course, there's Google Analytics, but if you need much deeper insights, you can address other analytics platforms that can give you further data from what is going on your website or on your app. For instance, we are using Localytics for tracking app engagement. We are using Kissmetrics for working with funnels and getting a more in-depth look in what is going on our sales process. And also, besides the quantitative metrics, we need to look at quality. Yes, and when we do quality research, We need to have tools like heat maps or crazy egg that we can put on our website and understand how our visitors are engaging with our content. So first of all would be the sources where we get traffic from will be very important to look at, and here we look at visits. Then we look at our website, and here we look at bounce rate and time on site, and we set different goals and events that we are tracking on our website. And last but not least, we look at conversion rate and how we get the return on investment that we do in all the marketing efforts so far.